Well, I thought of just doing this video. I know I talked briefly about it in my video for DC Next Level. Uh, yeah, it's the end. It is the official end of the Ultimate Universe. I've done a few videos talking about it, and I figured it would be, you know, figured it would probably be, apt to just do another, because I was always saying, like, this isn't the official. They wouldn't cancel this new Ultimate Universe. It's been selling really well for them, like especially Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimates. Those two have been really solid in terms of book sales. But no, New York Comic Con this past week, Marvel literally said, "We're done. It's over." Come April, outside, like, I think the only two titles that are ending earlier than April are Ultimate Spider-Man, which is ending this year in December. So we're down to the last 3 issues of Ultimate Spider-Man, and I think Ultimates is ending January. But after that, all the other issues, Ultimate Black Panther, Ultimate Wolverine, Ultimate X-Men, yeah, those are all ending April. So we're done. So Ultimate Endgame is going to be the final bout of the Ultimate Universe. And I gotta tell you, I'm kind of bummed, because I really thought, like, how they would do this is probably, like, maybe it'll be like, this is the end of Fate. Like, because I always had the idea that it was the end of Phase 1 of the Ultimate Universe. That was my train of thought, was that it was the official end of the Ultimate Universe, and we weren't going forward with these titles, but it'd be renumbered, maybe some new titles. Nope. It's over. The party's like, the Ultimate Universe is coming to an end. And maybe that was always the idea. Maybe that was always the overarching idea, is that the maker was just going to be locked up for 2 years, and we have 2 solid years of, the Ultimate Universe. Now, I have been following all the Ultimate Universe's titles except Ultimate X-Men in trade, thanks to my good friend Chris. But yeah, so the Ultimate Universe, what can I say? It was really fun. Of course, we can all agree that Jonathan Hickman's Ultimate Spider-Man was just, the Spider-Man comic we all needed, but now we have to deal with regular Spider-Man books. Like, was it too much to ask to have this keep going? I think we could all agree Ultimate Spider-Man was the big thing, right? Like, that was the big tent pole of this series, was seeing a married Spider-Man, a happy Spider-Man, with a family and everything else. It really does suck, if I'm being honest. And I also will say that I think the only reason we got Ultimate Wolverine was probably because I've heard good things, but I just think Ultimate X-Men is just too bizarre for me. But I have heard a lot of good things about Peach Momoko's Ultimate X-Men. It just sounds too bizarre for me. But I think that's the reason why why they brought out Ultimate Wolverine, so so readers could have an Ultimate X-Men book that is a little more for them, and also with characters that are, more liked. Well, not to say the characters they don't use in Ultimate X-Men aren't bad. It's just this is the X-Men, the Ultimate X-Men book I think people were expecting. So that's Ultimate Wolverine. But yeah, Ultimate Black Panther has also been really good. The story so far about the War of the Gods, and also finding about what vibranium really is in this universe. Yeah, and the Ultimates has been like the tentpole book of all this, leading into just the end is coming. And yeah, just sucks. Not the comic. The Ultimates is good. I'm just saying what really sucks is that they're ending the Ultimate Universe, like, for good. But I will say, on the other end of that spectrum, is that the Ultimate Universe basically, what was I going to say? The Ultimate Universe at least had an ending. Like at least they have a plan, something of a planned ending for this comic, as opposed to letting it drag out. And yeah, I feel like the Absolute universe is going to go that same way too. The Absolute DC universe is going to go that way too, because I don't know how long they'll want to keep the Absolute universe going. But who know? Like, I don't want Absolute or Ultimate Universe. Despite my misgivings with the main universe of Marvel, I don't want one universe to overshadow the other. That's kind of my fear, is that DC's going to learn the wrong thing and just have the Absolute Universe be the DC Universe at the end of this whole thing. I don't think that'll be the case, but you never know. But yeah, maybe the Absolute Universe will also end, because I don't know how long they can make that go. Yeah. But anyway, well, Ultimate Universe, you were shorter than your last Ultimate run. This was only 2 years. The other one was a decade. But you were definitely. But I will say this about this Ultimate Universe: it was a hell of a lot better than the other one. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of the official end of the Ultimate Universe? Are you guys happy about it? Sad about it? Just comment below. Let me know. And yeah, other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.